Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm happy also to say hi to all our leaders who connected with us today. Um, so let me share what we are going to do here today. We're going to talk about Women Who Code first of all. I'm going to introduce who Women Who Code are, what we are doing, and how you can help us. We will share a lot of information about volunteering for Women Who Code and Women Who Code London. We will share our projects, and our leaders will share with you how you can help us to drive our projects. We have very ambitious plans for this year, and we will be happy to see you among our volunteers to help us to drive these projects. And then we will have a small icebreaking networking. I hope you will enjoy it. And also questions and answers, as many as you have. We will answer everything. So, Women Who Code have its own mission: empower diverse women and historically excluded people to thrive in technology career. We have values. They are focused on the mission, design for inclusion, advocate for change, and journey forward. Overall, right now, Women Who Code are part of London, represented in 147 countries, and have more than 360,000 members all over the world. We have code of conduct. In 2 words, please be nice to each other. If you see that something went wrong, do not hesitate and contact our leadership. And as Steve will say it, say it, sort it. If you'd like to learn more what Women Who Code London is doing, we have amazing resources through GitHub. We have many programs like algorithms data structure, object-oriented programming, machine learning, and we have many other talks recorded in YouTube, and you can find them through our GitHub resources. Overall, Women Who Code have huge contact on YouTube, which is a lot of videos, and as you see, the numbers of views quite big. And you can find also through Women Who Code newsletters, podcasts, blog posts. So that's a lot of materials for you to help you to thrive in career. And that's a lot of materials to contribute in as well. We create real change in our community and in people's lives. That is what I truly believe as a leader of Women Who Code. So Women Who Code always looking for leaders as technical professionals that organize events, and it's not limited by Women Who Code London. It's also about Women Who Code tracks. So if you love iOS engineering, front end, Android, Python, please let Women Who Code know. Women Who Code London particularly looking for more evangelists, and that's people who bring all over the world the information about Women Who Code. And if you're interested, please let us know, and I will share a bit later what is required to help us with being an evangelist and spreading the word about Women Who Code. And as it says, you start here, general volunteers. It's our amazing volunteers who help us to drive our events, who help us to drive our programs and our projects. And it's not necessarily required to have technical skills. You can have very good communication skills, organizational skills to help us, presentation skills, design skills. That's many opportunities to help community, to help Women Who Code to drive our programs. And we are very open to people from different backgrounds to help us. Now, we will focus today in our session. We will focus on responsibilities for volunteers. So, Women Who Code London have a huge community of directors and leaders. and we have prepared for you different programs for this year. We would like you to be our members in Slack. We need help to moderate events and support our social media, to support our evangelists, support offline events. As you see on previous slide, we have volunteers who help us to do check-in for members and manage our registration. And also, if you have something to share with community, we're always looking for volunteers to speak at our events and share technical expertise. How to be involved? Women Who Code have a form to apply as a general volunteer. You can scan this code and go to apply through this form. Also, you can join our Slack, and it's very necessary to be a volunteer of Women Who Code London to be a member as our Slack. So wait for us to contact you. And also we have amazing volunteering pocketbook with tips. It's just tips how you can help our community to thrive through small steps to help us as volunteer. I will share, before sharing our products, I will share a bit about benefits that you can gain as a volunteer from our community. So first of all, I would say it's very friendly crowd and excellent networking opportunities. That's how I started with Women Who Code. I just came for one event and I was surprised how welcoming it, how warm is it. And that's very good networking opportunities as well. If you, for example, only arrived to London, if you are a new member of this big city, you can start to establish connection for Women Who Code. Volunteering as a leader, as an evangelist, it's a very good way for learning and mastering your leadership skills. When you share with your LinkedIn social media about the fact that you're volunteering for Women Who Code, HRs actually notice it, and it's good perks on your CV as well. It's opportunities to grow up as a leader within Women Who Code London. Also, Women Who Code have scholarship opportunities for leaders and active members. And we're doing best to find out tickets for events and conferences that we can give up for our volunteers as well. And of course, unforgettable emotions. Our events full of positive emotions and support and very good technical knowledge that you can gain, and you can ask anything you'd like for our events. And now our products. We have many of them. We have mentorship program, machine learning track, book club, writing club. We are going to launch speaking club this year. We have aspiring for cloud track this year, quality assurance track, system design track, mock interviews, resume clinic, contributors group, and LeetCode study group. That's all we covered. And now, yeah, I think I will start here to push my imaginary microphone to Adriana to share more about our mentorship program.
Thank you. Okay, hello everyone. So we are starting now the mentorship program for this year, for 2024. We already have a big group of volunteers which are supporting us during the coordination. But here, as in general, you can apply to be a mentor. This is a mentor that you can be a long-term and or an ad hoc mentor for once a month or twice a month. But basically, we are trying to support the community by giving opportunities to mentors and to mentees and to connect and to support each other, basically, mostly empower and testing and doing mock interview, everything that you would be needing depending on the session. So as part of the volunteers, we usually ask for support to the coordination in the website as well, because we created from scratch and we created to simplify the process. But it's a huge program, and that's why we basically have a lot of volunteers supporting the process. And hopefully in the next week, we will start the registration for mentees. But as a mentor, you can already apply, and we really recommend. There is no experience needed. Like, you don't need to be 10 years of experienced person to apply to be a mentor. You can just apply as you have something to share and something that you can support others in their career path. Yes, please join the Slack. And this is just some numbers regarding our last year mentorship. For the long-term mentorship is something that we start from April until November. And this is kind of the long one, and we can have 1 session per week or 2 sessions per week, depending on the mentor and the mentee availability. Also, some mentors have supporting study groups, for example, for iOS and for other types of study group, and there are too many applications for a single mentor, and he's available to coordinate as a study group as well. And after around April or May, there is also starting an ad hoc, which every month we allow mentees to apply to be to apply for 1 mentor, and then they can have up to 5 sessions per month with a mentor. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's one more slide.
Yeah.
This our website.
Yes.
Yeah,
so this is the website, yes, that you can see all the mentors, and you can have all the information and details about the mentorship program. And yeah, here you can have all the access information. You can apply to a mentor and see how it works, what's the cycle, and have some resources, which is also very good to support you. I think now it's your turn.
Yeah, I just want to also note that this amazing website we built just in 1 year by our volunteers, and our community is so proud of this website. And if you'd like to contribute into this, you're very welcome. Okay, next thing, book club. If you don't know where to start, it's a very good opportunity to start with helping us to organize this book activity. We read a lot of books in 2022, and I've met many amazing people through book club. And we also read many books in 2023. Some of those books, they were for ages on my shelf. And when someone proposed this book, I was so happy. Just, yeah, let's do it. Let's run this book club. And this is an event that we run in every month at the end of the month on Thursday, like last Thursday of every month. Right now, we are looking for volunteers to help to launch it in this year. And it's a few simple steps to help to organize it. Organize the voting for the best book in our book club channel. Pick up the winner. Find some time to prepare for summary for this book, or ask someone to help as well. It could be collaborative work as well. And then enjoy the conversation in format of open discussion with our members. So that's it. I don't know if we have Julia today. Last year, we started to launch our writing club, as we noticed that many of our members would like to practice writing, and will be happy to contribute in Women Who Code blog website. This year, we are going to make it even better. So we launched this community channel where you could share your articles, and we also gather in maybe 1 per month to discuss these articles, to help participants to find a way to bring their thoughts in the best format structure, find the best pictures to add to article to make it more visible, etc. So that's meeting to help you to write for our blog post, but also we're looking for volunteers who will help to organize this as well. You can actually pick up any topics that you'd like, and they put here like identify trading topics and write an article. You can submit this article to our GitHub. That's how we change this process for this year. And when we have a look and can give you a feedback, how it could be improved, and then we can share the final version across our social media and as well apply for Global Women Who Code blog with blog post. So that's also several simple steps. But if you'd like to boost your writing skills, share your idea with community, and learn how to use infographic structure of articles and etc., you are very welcome to join us. The next thing, we actually having this project in mind for a long time. And Yin, she is also with us today, looking for volunteers to help to launch this opportunity for Speaking Club. Yin, would you like to get microphone and share?
Yeah, thank you. So this is a new idea about Speaking Club. The idea is actually to gather our members who has basically never given a presentation before to have a trial run within our community, because this is a safe environment and we do not need to be worried about actually not presenting well. So the idea is in each event, we will have 4 speakers. And each speaker would talk for about 10, 12, or 15 minutes maximum and coming with questions or giving feedbacks to each other. So in each session, we will collect about 4 speakers within our community. And then whatever they're going to talk about, either technical or just giving a career presentation, talk about career trajectory or something like that. And this club hasn't been launched yet, so I would need some volunteers to actually help with organizing the whole thing. There are something about we need to find members who would like to participate. So this requires kind of introduction and recruitment through the members, and then coordinate the timing with everyone, because we need to find the time which works for all 4 members, and also we need to publish the events and basically, and also kind of promote this event a little bit to attract some members to help. And so this is the idea about Speaking Club, and also what comes with it, not only the organizing the event, we would like to actually giving feedback, and we want actually our members to give feedback to each other. In this way, we learn from each other as well. And ideally, it would be great to have some volunteers coming in, and either if you want to speak, or if you would like to give feedback as an audience, something like that. That would need some volunteers. And because just as Writing Club and Book Club and the others, we want to make it into a, I'll say, periodic event. That's an idea about the Speaking Club.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. Okay, the next project is about our speakers. We have speaking firm, and we need people to help us to organize tech talks. And we already have our leader, Silk, who actually participated in this activity. Silk, would you like to get microphone?
Hi, yeah. I've co-hosted one talk and I've organized another talk, and I'm in the process of organizing another talk. But yeah, I think it's just interesting to reach out to different inspirational speakers. So the one that I'm excited about organizing it's actually my husband who works at the university, and he was working with someone who I thought was doing really interesting research at the university in terms of machine learning. And I thought it would be really interesting if then that person came and gave and kind of shared just the foundations of that research with the community. So that's just one example of like what you could do. But I think there's just quite a lot of possibilities. I think this is just kind of about sharing. On the one hand, it's about sharing the idea of Women Who Code in the organization with people, with kind of influencer speakers, but then we also get a lot back because we get exposure to exciting new ideas. And I think this is maybe also not too hard to do because it's mainly, you go and approach them, tell them a little bit about Women Who Code, and then you just have to schedule the talk, and obviously attend the talk and get inspired. Yeah, so I think on the next slide as well, I just put, yeah, so this is one of the talks that I organized last year. And it wasn't even specifically coding related, but it was kind of a career talk specifically for Women Who Code. And I think a lot of people found it quite helpful. And I was also, I found this talk quite interesting. So yeah, thank you to Rebecca. And then,
Yeah.
so I don't know if there's anything else you want me to add, Irina.
Yeah, we had a great audience for this talk, like many people joined. But right now we also have around 5 people who applied for our forum. We just don't have enough hands to organize talk with them. So yeah, like if you'd like to help us, please join us. Let's go next. Community platforms. That's actually a huge project, very exciting one. And I give my imaginary microphone to Adriana again.
Yes, thank you. So I think that's a project that we are being discussing for a long time. As you saw before, we had this mentorship website that we built with a GitHub page and just to support mentorship program. But then we realized, okay, we do need way more things. We could do way more things and also build an open source that could be our community platform that could be specific for London, but also could be specific for women who code in general. And this project is more or less an idea of a hands-on project, open source project that we can take from end to end and build workshops, study group, coordination of learning all the steps on the way and a distributed system, for example. So this is kind of a huge idea, but let's say starting from a simple approach will be, yes, we want to create a new front end for the website, the mentorship, which will be London community that we thought, okay, yes, what is the best tool that we are using now for front end or what is the market using or requesting more knowledge? And then we decided, okay, yes, we could create that with a React.js, for example, then we can have this same system using a backend, which we can create a microservice, which we can deploy on the cloud. And then basically we can create integration tests, automation tests. And yeah, we can design the whole project from scratch just by the requirements that we need to support the community. So we can, it's a platform, it's a huge, we know that will be done like in a year, but I'm pretty sure and we are confident that we can create the most simple, that is exactly what we have right now in the website, but then we can include more features. So what we are looking for, basically we need up to 5 volunteers to be strong coordinators of the project. If, for example, you are a person that has a lot of skills, or you have skills with AWS, if you have skills, or are you interested in the front end, or also are interested as a full stack engineer, you want to know all the way how to do unit tests, how to do integration tests. So we are planning to do, if is a real project that the company is, or usually the market is requesting us to have experience on. So it's a project to give experience to the community, and we can have fun, we can do pull requests, we can review, and we can learn together. And that's the whole idea for this project. So what we are looking for as a skills is like Java. We plan to do with a Spring Boot, talk a lot about distributed system, and this also comes in hand also with system design, because we are planning all the way, and using AWS, which is one of the top providers in the market right now, and unit and integration tests. So it doesn't matter which one, or if you are fun, if you want to learn by doing the front end and the back end, just support us. As part of the front end, yes, we plan to use React.js. It's not defined, it's something that we have, but as soon as we have a team that wants to coordinate this project together, then we can come up with ideas. For example, we already have a person that applies to be, which is Chloe, and I don't know if she's around, but she will be coordinating the UX and UI part of it. And yeah, the idea is just to have fun, do hands-on workshop, learn together, and I would say, like, you can also include that in your CV. We plan also to add these skills, and in the end invite people and do all this coordination as more like a long term through this year. So it doesn't mean you have to be the full year, but you can say, hey, I want to coordinate this for 3 months and support that, or do some talks. So everything is open here. It's just if you are interested to code and to support new engineers, also to learn and share your experience, yes, please approach in the channel, talk to me. I think it's a pretty starting project, and I think we have a lot to do it. Yes, thank you.
Incredible. Very ambitious project, and covering coding, design, integration, communication with stakeholders who will use UX to create the design. And I actually experienced the same, like building production system. So yeah, I hope we will do it this year. And if you'd like to volunteer, please join us. Yeah, here is another project. And again, Adriana, would you like to cover Resume Clinic for us?
Yes, so Resume Clinic, it's kind of a small part of what we can give to the community, and it's not something you have to do much, but it's more about everybody is looking for a job, or is asking to review their CV, or they want to improve in their career, and they post in this Slack channel their CV, and what we need to do is people to review those CVs. But we have a very diverse numbers of technologies or background of experience. So front end, back end, data scientists, and we need people, those skills, to be available to review those CVs, but also to support in questions. And so we are looking now to volunteers to coordinate, because it's quite quiet now, the Resume Clinic, but it somehow can help a lot the community if we have volunteers to be there to watch and to share their thoughts or resources, material, and everything, or giving a talk about how to create a CV or launch a template for CV, something like that. So it's if you have the skills, if you know how to do that, if you are interested in support that, we need you.
Perfect. Mock interviews. A little bit about behind the scene of this project. Like, idea is that one day in this mock interviews channel, we will have very open discussion to how to prepare to interview, and you could just join there and ask, hey, would anyone like to run a mock interview with me? I think we are hitting this activity, and previous year we had very good coordination on this project, and Rajani Rao organized this as a very interesting and insightful activities. Rajani, would you like to share more about it?
I think it's not much more than what you have already covered, Irina, other than the fact that this was really good because most of the people who join Women Who Code are either trying to break into tech or are in like the junior or the are very junior engineers. So it was a great hit for people. And we had bought various ranges. So the mock interviews that we do can cover from you want to break into tech, you're a junior engineer, or you're trying to get your promotion, all levels. We then sort of try and bring the right the right interviewee with the interview, and then we have a breakout room and make it work. So it's a very flexible project. We just run a few of these, and yeah, there's technical rounds and there's fit interview rounds. So I think nothing more. Yeah, it was a great hit last year. So it'll be nice to run this at least twice a year.
Yeah, thank you so much for supporting this. Okay, let's go next. Evangelist, the same I shared in the beginning, if you remember. It's about help us advertise our own community. I think many active members helping us so far. And we have our evangelist, Arzu Kana. Arzu, would you like to get microphone and share about it?
Yeah, thank you so much for the this conversation. First of all, actually, we want to LinkedIn profile is so important now for everyone, you know, for Women Who Code London. So we can share the everything there, and we have a lot of followers there. So yeah, if you want support this, because this is so important, and also we have a Twitter account. So and another the same followers there. So if you want, please write to me or Julia, because we are manage the social media, LinkedIn or Twitter, and help us. If you want to create, for example, post, or do you have a good idea, or we are open to every thoughts. Thank you very much. You are following and likes, please, because we are want to connect to all women for the industry. Thank you very much for your help to social media. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for everyone who reposted our information so far. And also small activities that you can start to help if you're interested to help us organize newsletter, like about monthly newsletter or what everything that that's happened in this month. We had them before, now we need more hands to organize this. Again, if you're interested to boost your organizational and writing skills to form this newsletter, please join us and we will help you to grow, to develop it as well. Now, one more exciting track, and I will give my imaginary microphone in.
Hi. So another track we are trying to do is a machine learning track. There are several events in plan. One of the biggest one is actually a machine learning competition we organized last year as well. So this machine learning competition will last for about 6 weeks, 1 session per week, and it will be in a hybrid mode, which means we have a venue in one of the universities in London, and this will also be recorded and broadcasted online as well. In this case, first, you're totally welcome to join in. This year, the content of this competition is going to be about protein classification. There are several ways of doing it, like including basically some language models such as autoregression or some other models like diffusion. So this will be kind of like beyond beginner levels machine learning computation this year. We would need some help with first basic coordination of the attendees. Second, we would need summaries for every session. And last year we had Silker, who actually wrote amazing summaries for every session. And because it's such a great because at the beginning I was thinking, okay, it's one summary for the whole thing, but like this summary for every session is like works amazingly and so welcomed by our members. So it will be really good if we have several people writing a feedback or summary or this kind of like a lecture notes about what's being taught in each session. That'd be really nice. And also after that, we need blogs for the existing machine learning events, and also basically coordinates for other machine learning events, like organize speakers and basically write advertisements about it and publish our event and everything. So let me know if you would like to join. There are all sorts of tasks which can be distributed. And if you're interested in machine learning and want to actually learn something along the way, it's a great kind of opportunity to actually join our event and write a summary about it. Yeah, that's it for machine learning part.
Thank you. Okay, so we don't have leader for QA today, but I will share a little bit about this track. That's quality engineers that we would like to gather in our Women Who Code community as well. We have some ideas for this year, like anything about study groups on web optimization testing, AI-assisted testing, Gen AI capabilities. That's a very hot topic, this one on the plate. We would like to find evangelists again who will create materials, blog posts, and etc. And yeah, everything that's related to quality assurance engineering, you're welcome to join if you like this topic, if you're passionate about this topic. Cloud track. This year we have amazing leader who would like to bring more visibility around cloud in Women Who Code London. Irat, I will give my microphone to you.
Yeah, thank you. The cloud track, the focus, as you can imagine, is about all things about cloud and DevOps. The goal is to like build an active community where our members can learn more about cloud technologies, DevOps tools, and possibly explore careers in the field as well. It's still a very small channel and it's still a very early on projects, but some of the ideas that we currently have is like organizing technical sessions, on workshop series on like cloud related topics. Some of these would also be in collaboration with the cloud technical track for Women Who Code. So if you are not in that community, I think it would also be nice for you to join that as well. We would also love to organize career journey talks. So like have speakers that thought leaders that have established like years of career in the field, or even just career switchers that have successfully transitioned into the field. So like have those sessions with them. And then we could also have study groups. So in case you're looking to get like a certification in one of the cloud service providers, or you just want to work on projects to build on your DevOps skills, I think it would also be a great channel to do that. So yeah, some of the ways that you can help us as a volunteer, because like I said, it's still a small channel, so it would be nice to get like the engagement. So you can join the channel, engage by sharing resources. So if you come across any articles or something, maybe like a tutorial that you are learning, a tutorial that you're watching for a particular concept, a cloud, you're taking a cloud certification, you're taking a course on that, you can share that with the community. You can also help to moderate the channel, so engage with people that are sharing resources on the channel, propose ideas that we can use to foster those interactions. And then you can now be part of our evangelist as well, invite others to join the channel and join like the Women Who Code London community in general. Can also help with like recruiting or reaching out to potential speakers, because again, we want to organize these talks, these workshop sessions. So anyone that might be interested in giving these talks, it would be nice to reach out to them. And then, as you would imagine, just we wanted to share your ideas, to offer suggestions on how we can grow the track, how we the things we can do to build the community, and just, you know, share things that can benefit the community. So if you have any suggestions, just reach out to me, just let me know, and yeah, we can move forward with that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, next one, it's system design track. And we have our amazing leader, Abiksha, and I give my imaginary microphone to her.
Thanks, Irina. So essentially, the system design track is an offshoot of the backend, one of the many backend topics that we have. So we sat down to discuss various things with Irina and Adriana in the past couple of months. And then this is one of the things that I have been thinking since a while. Now, software engineering can be like really vast, and backend on top of that is like a vast ocean as well. So system design track is something that we want to educate everyone about how an architectural system is built. Essentially, start with the fundamentals and the building blocks, and then take it forward to like a more end-to-end system designing course. So this is something that we are kind of planning around mid to late March. And I'll be like needing volunteers to help me collate the topics and reach out to speakers, plan out the slides and everything. So this is going to be quite a comprehensive one. So yeah, that is all about the system design track.
Thank you so much. And if you'd like to speak about system design, I'm sharing the room to apply as a speaker now in the channel. So that is your chance as well. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's not updated yet. So, okay, let's update this. Yeah, so last year we also had very interesting opportunity to do LeadCode study groups, which was also nice projects, and many members joined and participated, and we had very good feedback. But I would again give my imaginary microphone to Regina Rao, who did a lot to organize all this.
Thank you, Irina. This is again, we try and keep these LeadCode and mock interview sessions very light on us, because there's a lot of planning that goes into it. So for this, we would we require volunteers who can organize this, make sure that the breakout rooms are happening, come up with any questions, you know, and post the events. Also, I think in particular, we have to go about getting more volunteers who can support the LeadCode study group, because we break out into small study groups, and we'll have at least a few technical people reviewing some of the code that's written, helping the participants with their with the code, or any questions, or explaining. And usually we start off the session with explaining the concept. So we go through various concepts and explaining the concepts, and then the volunteers go to various breakout rooms and see everything is okay and doing well. Again, it's very light. We try and keep it light to not take a lot of load in organizing this. But yeah, we would like volunteers to organize these events, and also more volunteers to run, you know, to run the technical, to be, the technical candidates as well. That's it. Thank you, Irina.
Yeah, thank you as well. And if you're passionate about this algorithm data structure, algorithms like solving it, or you have friends who are passionate about it, they have the whole community to explore their passion. Yeah, okay. Mostly we've done. Now I would like to have a moment